Hi, I want to talk to you about appraisals. Appraisals right now in 2009. As I like to say, every king lives in a castle, and you're a king just like I am, and we think our castles are worth a lot of money. But here's what's going on in the appraisal market. When an underwriter goes to underwrite your loan, one of the main things that she's doing is she's looking for sales in the last 90 days. I don't care if you have a sale 6 months ago or a year ago. It used to be within a year and preferably within 6 months. Now what they want is 6 months, but preferably within 90 days. Because the market trend is down in so many places across the country, well, just about every place in the country, they realize that values are falling. So what that means is if before there was somebody that had a foreclosure in your neighborhood, then we might look at that and say, oh, that was just kind of an oddball chance. But nowadays, that could be a trend. There could be several foreclosures in your neighborhood. So one of the things that you want to think about is if your house is worth $300,000 and there was a foreclosure or short sale in your neighborhood for $250,000, that means the value of your house now is probably $250,000. The only thing that makes that change is if somebody makes a sale for $275,000, and now that foreclosure might have been something abnormal. But until that happens and the trend line is down, you're now $250,000. Okay, so then you say, well, I've got a finished basement. That $250,000 didn't have a finished basement. All right, then what the underwriter will do is maybe give you $10,000 credit for your finished basement, but they're not going to give you $50,000 credit for your finished basement. So instead of a $250,000 house, you might appraise for $260,000. So people are saying, I don't know what my value is. So one of the things you need to do is go to a place like Realtor.com. When you go on Realtor.com, you can look in there and search recent home sales. Type in your address and it'll bring up houses that have sold in your area. It'll also give you a map of the ones that are around there. You may be surprised at some of the things going on around you. I was really surprised when I looked mine up. I had a low value on my house. It actually showed up even lower. So when we have underwriters that are from around the country, that's the only way they can kind of look at an area, because they're not going to always know your specific neighborhood. And remember, you're a king and you live in a castle. But I want you to do that, and that'll help you a little bit with your value. If you find out that the value is too low, say the value is $250,000 and you owe $250,000, well, there's still hope for you, because we have what we call the Obama refi, or at least that's what I call it, where you can refinance your house even if you have a low value. So I want you to look for my other tape that's on the Obama refi, and I'll tell you about how to do that. Thanks.